Hey, welcome back to Gen Motivation. Motivation coming at you. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get right into it with overselling yourself in relationships. And what I mean by that is that when you come into a relationship, you are literally putting too much of yourself in the beginning when you should be taking a lot of yourself, your past, your what you bring to the table, your gifts, your physical attributes, your mental and spiritual attributes. These are things that you do in the long run. You don't present all of it at once. Now, I say this once again because I'm always going to be your example. Either I've done it to somebody or it has been done to me. And actually, I've gotten both from both sides. I have put too much in a relationship in the first 3 to 6 months, and someone has done the same for me, which a lot of times end bad. Don't get me wrong. There's some times where it can end in a good way, where both people turn out to get married, or both people leave the relationship gaining something for their life. But for me, in my experience, it ended in a bad way, teaching me a valuable lesson that you should be giving you everything I said. You should be giving that on over a 8 months to a year period. This is how you space out what you're in a way selling for someone, selling someone in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? If that makes a lot of sense to you. Like for example, I'm gonna use a job for example, and I've done this. I would come into jobs, and on the interview, I'll be telling them straight up, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be the best candidate. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna pull doubles. I'm gonna do overtime. I used to work in serving, so I'm gonna be the best server out there, upselling, working late, doing my side work. Man, after 6 months to 8 months, I'll slack off, and they'll look at me and be like, wow, you said all these things, but you're not showing those things in the long run. And we do this in relationships too. On the first date, we're like, we're being like, we're being real good. We're showing our front man. We're showing our representative. We're showing all our good sides. And what we will do, I'm gonna get you, like for me, like I said, use myself for example. I did this. I'm gonna get you flowers every single day. I'm gonna call you I'm gonna text you every single day. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you're not gonna be doing that in the long run, because you find out that this person, you and this person is not a well matched together, you find it out and you start slacking on things, and they're looking at you like, what's going on? I thought this is who you were. You know what I mean? That's not good. You want to give, first of all, both people should be earning information or gifts that they're getting from each other. They'll be earning it. There's people just don't get parts of your life because they shown up. Nah, they supposed to be earning. That's one. But when you do give it, it's been earned. And as I'm learning through one of my YouTube coaches, that when someone earns something, they tend to know how to keep it. They tend to cherish it. So when people earn parts of your life, most of it comes from time. They've been, you've been dating for 6 months, 8 months to a year. They have earned that part of you. So, like I said before, don't oversell yourself when you meet somebody. It's all about the long run when it comes to relationships in your life. It's all about the long run. I mostly speak about, where I'm coming from, a personal experience. It's coming from a place of relationships, but this can work for friendships. This can work for your business life. You don't oversell yourself. Like for me, for example, when someone's dating me, I'm a massage therapist. I'm a certified massage therapist. And if you with me, Jen, you gonna get free massages. That is what it is. You gonna get some free massages, but that's a privilege. That's a straight up privilege to get that. And you're not just gonna get that on the first 3 months, the first 6 months. It's gonna be 8 months to a year, maybe longer, until you until you earn and prove to have that privilege of me giving you putting some hands on you in the most positive way. It gonna take you a minute. You know, it's just like a mechanic. If you're a mechanic and you know you're good with cars, you start dating this girl, you know, you don't start working on her car the first 3-6 months. She ain't earned that privilege. That's a year or two, that's 3 years before you start fixing the car for free. You know, you start getting her, you know, mechanic. They can go to a junkyard and turn a junkyard car into an import racer, into a reliable machine. If you mechanic, she don't get that. And women do it all the time. They've been doing it since the beginning of modern time, that they withhold sex for a period of limited time. And nothing wrong with that. Shoot, I think that's like the most, you know, hey, that's what you want to do with your life, that's what you want to do. But men need to be doing the same thing when it comes to our gifts and our privileges and the things that we can do for women. We gotta withhold. You give people, you know, parts of you in the long run. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, like and subscribe. We always appreciate it. I'll see you next time.